Welcome to this little thing we like to call.
It's a commentary, suckers.
Gotcha. Okay. Yes. We probably should have done this in the first episode. So, we'll do it now. This is...
There's always...
Now, let us look back at a very obviously professional retrospective at a game. We will hopefully be doing many of these, because obviously we're just so entertaining. I'm Aaron. This is LJ.
Mr. Melvinheimer.
If you prefer, Mr. Melvinheimer.
Dr. Mr. Melvinheimer.
Very well. No, not really. I'm not going to call you that.
Damn it.
So, I think we've learned from our first episode, I can't finish a thought very well.
And
I need to
I
be
can't
burned
keep...
at the internet stake.
And I can't keep my thoughts straight. At all.
And that Banshee can't fly because it just crashed into a tree.
Uh-oh. I accidentally paused it.
Well, you'll have to unpause it.
Let's see. Master Chief, you know you're badass when you,
I just blew up a Banshee.
Damn. You know Chief is badass when he wakes up from crashing holding a gun. You know, I bet you that's what killed them all. They didn't die from the crash. Chief just grabbed a gun and accidentally started shooting everyone. In blind panic. Wakes up and then... Yeah.
Sounds like a logical theory. Okay, if you want, you can go ahead and skip to a minute 57 if you're noticeably behind.
I'm at a minute 54. And I just see you wailing on some poor elite.
Yeah, go ahead, skip to 2:12.
2:15.
Yeah, there we go. Now we're in sync. Just keep your fingers away from that pause button.
It's so tempting.
So tempting. Oh, I just want to pause it. No, actually, why would you want to pause this? Look how beautiful it is. So obviously, there's a couple of reasons.
It's Rambo time.
We're starting with Halo Combat Evolved.
Headshot, sucker.
Halo's
Times
sort of game
two.
that we both grew up on. We kind of both mainly rambled about the Anniversary Edition last time. But that's fine, if you think about it. It'd be really pointless to do a look back at Halo Combat Evolved and Anniversary Edition, so kind of a two birds with one stone. Two internet birds with one digital rock.
You know what? People may not agree with me, but I honestly think they could go suck it. But I prefer Halo Anniversary's graphics over Halo 4's. Halo 4's made it seem so. Oh, check out our budget. We have so much budget. Look at Chief. He is so detailed.
I don't remember them doing that.
Oh, they were doing it in their heads.
They were doing it in their heads. What are they, Total... Did they hire the same people from Total War Rome 2? Have you heard of that one?
I think so. But that moment right there when you zoomed in Johnson's face, that was basically you, Deacon Johnson. It doesn't feel great having a gun pointed at your head now, does it?
I guess
Johnson
now we're
was
trending
told.
current topics. Let's talk about that. No, let's not. Neither of us have played that, so let's not even dare go there.
Chief, watch out! The giant purple forks are dropping off but uglies.
So, if that hasn't already been apparent, there's a second theme to this series. I talk about the game, LJ decides to change canon by interjecting his own dialogue.
Oh yeah.
That's how this works. Now it's out there and official, so nobody has to speculate.
When in doubt, punch out.
You know, that only works with the original phrase we came with it. And don't reveal it, because, you know, we'll eventually get to that one. It'll be a secret.
Oh yeah.
It'll be a secret to everybody. Just like the Moblins. Half the internet got that, half of them didn't.
Oh, I was just looking at the assault rifle. I never noticed that the assault rifle has an on button.
It has an on, quote, on button? What on button are you
Yep.
talking about?
Oh, it's on the foregrip. It's a little tiny green thing sticking out. I'm sure as hell it ain't the safety because
I think I
when you
might know what piece you're thinking of.
right there, little green thing. It might be to turn on the flashlight, but
Wait, on the
Chief
assault
never
rifle or the
presses it.
pistol?
Assault rifle.
Well, I remember that there's a little thing that pokes out of the side of it, like through the
Oh,
solid body.
Oh, that's the crossbolt safety.
I know, but the accident in the original, um, there was a hole. There's no hole in this one, so it just kind of pops. Get this out of the way.
Ah, we're about to drop. Stand still. Give them a chance. Okay, now book it. You know, you have to be scared when the Marine yells grenade.
Yeah, because you don't know where it's going.
It's either from him, well, it's pretty much from him, or it's that odd chance it's actually from a Covenant. But high chances is from him.
Well, the reason I say that, okay, this is another trending topic. This must be a J.J. Abrams movie. Look at all the lens glare. Yeah,
That glare.
I'm a trender. No, I'm not. I just read an article about about that. People complaining.
Remember
That's the
back
only
in
reason I
Halo?
remembered.
Remember back in Halo when grenades were actually dangerous
They also tended to lodge into the terrain.
and blow each other up? You know, so you have this giant grenade chain.
Yeah, especially if you kill a bunch of grunts, and all on top of each other.
In a pile.
That's why, since there are actually skulls in the Anniversary Edition, if you don't allow yourself the infinite ammo skull, that kind of defeats the purpose.
Yeah.
I have to personally feel that Halo 1 on all skulls on, it was the most difficult.
Oh, most
Because
definitely.
they gave you the, I'm not gonna remember any of the skull names. There's one that doesn't allow you to use Covenant weapons. They have famine still, so half as much extra ammo. They also have recessions, so each shot takes 2, so your clips are half as small. So that famine, can't use Covenant weapons. Still got Black Eye, but and then if you decide to be a masochist and include the pre-order grunt birth, grunt funeral with the boom,
Oh god.
you're basically a dead man.
Wait a second, I just realized something about Pelican dropping off the Warthog.
The Marine was riding on it.
Yeah, I want to see a game in his point of view in that very moment.
I remember somebody claiming that he was the only Marine to do that, but I don't think that's quite accurate.
Ah, why did I even decide to do this?
Well,
Ah, I don't see any ground, I just see
it
blue.
wasn't until Halo 3 that they actually added the doors into the troop bay of the Pelican, like actually visually added them. So
Yeah.
I bet you that was a thing for a long time. Like, wait a minute, how did they? Can they go through safety or not?
If they do, how do they do that? You just see guys strapped with Ziploc bags. Each of them have. I remember back when the Marines did that.
Yeah, that was fun.
They
It would
admitted
be really
that-
funny if it wasn't even all that epic of a jump. It's like, yeah,
just
and, like it wasn't even all that cool.
Oh, and when damn, that was a good splatter. But
Yeah, the
remember,
vehicle physics in this one, apparently they couldn't detect speed, so you hit anybody with a vehicle at a tap, and
yeah, I remember back playing
whoops, whoops.
just like that.
That was
I remember
hilarious
just-
to leave that.
Back
Even
then when I
though
was
it
a new,
wasted like 30 seconds, so time is precious, isn't it?
very
Well, we don't care.
But- playing Halo as a little kid, I never really got the concept of speed. So, well, speed on Warthog, and I didn't know that the slightest little love tap would kill a Marine. So I actually like hop in, bros, and they're all dead.
Yeah. It was usually kind of annoying. It's like, oh gosh dang it, I ran over him. Mainly because he tried to, like, you get a little too excited, you run him over. I mean, you're driving right towards him. He tries to dive out of the way, but he just does it so poorly. It's like, oops, I ran him over.
Jeez, look at that muzzle flash. That thing's a fire hazard.
Don't worry, I didn't get blown up this time.
This time.
Well,
Oh, and Halo jump scare.
and I
I forget.
fail on the grenade completely. I knew he was there,
What?
but actually, if I were to look back, I think he literally spawns as soon as you cross the trigger because I think his arm just
Oh.
literally popped from behind the corner. Maybe he just
Oh, he does.
maybe he just moved. I don't know.
Chief. Let's just push a button and see what happens, Cortana.
Push.
Click. Whoa. Holy shit. I want to drive on that. Chief, I really suggest shut up, Cortana. It's my body. I get to do what I want to do to it.
Tangents.
I think that's the only bridge in Halo that actually has its own dedicated cutscene.
Yeah, probably.
Chief just admiring how awesome his like that bridge is so cool.
Obviously. Maybe we should do a little more looking back instead of random tangents.
That Marine is sure looking at something real cool.
Just making sure.
He was just fixed. Yeah, just moving the Warthog around. He was just fixed on looking at that one spot.
I didn't go back and kill the two grunts on the other side. I'm like, forget them.
Man, that Marine does not like moving.
He's standing at attention.
Alright, we hear Cortana's voice right now, but the only thing that's going through my mind is her horrible face animation of her going like, "Yeah, it's me." The whole time she was talking.
Yeah.
Marine, fist pump.
Wait for it. There we go. I almost crashed up here. And
Epic music for
the
epic-
epic nose plant. We're good.
And epic music for an epic lawn.
Dude, look how green
It's
it
an
is.
epic amount of weeds.
Somebody, should get the greenskeeper out here.
I think he died.
Oh, dang it. He was the one we brought on our lifeboat.
And he makes it.
So what do you
Hey,
remember
Chief.
from your first time playing this game?
That it was the most amazing thing ever.
We've already admitted that we played this game way younger than the suggested age.
Oh yeah, the suggested age was probably
Well, depending on your country.
yeah.
Different rating systems. U.S. is 17 plus. I believe it's the PEGI system rated at. Actually don't know which one they rate. How high they rate this one.
My
But the Halo
Warthog is
series
hungry.
of the PEGI, if I'm remembering the correct rating system, is usually 15 to 16, depending on the title. But that's just because the U.S. rating system has a big jump from T for 13 and M for 17 plus. There's a couple. There's
Yeah.
a big year gap. Kind of like the same problem people say about the PG-13 and R rating system. There's a big gap between 13 and 17.
Oh yeah.
But you can't have everything work right. Anyway, so what was your experience with shooters back in the day before this?
And that was a
The only two I'd really played before this were GoldenEye and Perfect Dark, and both were made by Rare. And they both basically had the exact same formula. It was and Turok. All three of them had very similar formulas and styles. Pick up a bunch
for me
of guns.
before and when this game came out, I was pretty much playing Super Nintendo, Super Mario Bros, and Metroid, which is why I used to play Inverted.
I recall that I almost die. I'm getting owned by grunts.
I just realized this is the only game where you get it, where Master Chief pulling out all the ammo actually makes sense. In his Mark 6 suit, he doesn't even have one ammo pouch.
Yeah, they do think they had ammo pouches.
Holy crap! Did you see how high that grunt went?
Yeah.
And that wasn't even just a,
I think he's
a
'cause he
sharp
was right
jump
on top
either.
of it, so it only had the physics only had one way to send him up.
Not just that, I mean, like, his delay going up and down, it was just like a moon boost.
So, now, I think my experience with Turok probably helped with this game, because if I had only ever played GoldenEye and Perfect Dark, I probably would have such horrible aim, because back in the N64 days, they had a ridiculous amount of sticky aim, or auto aim, however you want to call it, because the single stick N64 controller was just, to be honest, terrible for aiming.
Yeah.
People who can go back and play those games with sticky aim off are amazing.
I remember when I was a kid and I was playing Halo, I got mixed up between the Banshee and the Ghost and I drove off the edge, thinking I would fly.
Oops.
Very oops. Well, see, look at that. That's what the models do when they die on the edge.
Yeah.
They just sort of droop down. It's hilarious in multiplayer.
I don't think the human models do that? I thought only the Covenant models did that.
Oh no, it's every model. Every model does that when it gets near an edge and dies.
Well, I only had one friend to play with, so... And obviously this didn't have Xbox Live.
Ooh, and when I
So,
was a
I
kid,
only had one friend to play with, so we would, well, we'll continue this in a moment.